I just thought I'd make a quick video talking about this company here, Blue Ridge. They've been in the market now for maybe 20 years now. I would tell you in the beginning, I kind of ran into an issue with this company. I had to call them, and the customer care was great. But the funny thing about it is that they knew about the issue before I even approached them with the issue. It was probably a bad batch that they got of pigments that turned out to be not what they expected, but they sent me out a fresh batch of paint, and I've been using them since, and I've been comparing them to everything. I've been throwing everything at them. They've been compared to all the top brands that I have here in my studio, that I use, and I'm talking OiL and all the great paints that I have that I've used, Winsor Newton, all these great paints here that I use, and I tend to keep paints that can hang out. And I tell you, from inexpensive to expensive. And Blue Ridge has been one of those companies that they have been hanging out and been mixing well and getting along very well with all their other friends in the market. And the palette that they've produced, fantastic palette, fantastic colors. Guys, well read, well read in the sense that he has taught himself how to produce these palettes, these hues, and there's no book out there in the market that you can go out there and study that's going to show you how to make paints. It's trial and error here, and but this guy here, man, it's like I said, it's a small company, so you kind of get these paints that probably don't sit no more than a week compared to other paints that they sell so much of it that you don't know if these paints have been sitting on a shelf for years. I bought paints like that I get them home, and they're major companies that they sell so much of it, and when I open it up, there's so much separation that it's like ruined paint. Because when you get and you don't, and the thing about that is also, and that's not everyone, because there's paints that sometimes they sit long, but if they're milled right and made right, you won't get that much separation. You're always going to get some separation. You're going to get some oil spilling out and stuff like that. But not to the point where it's going to separate so much that you basically have a rock in your tube. But like I said, Blue Ridge, great company. Check them out on the internet, Facebook them, and a lot of good stuff over there in Wet Canvas. A lot of art sites that they go at comparing different paints. Blue Ridge is a company that has been people have been talking about it, and everybody's got their antennas up. All these major companies have the antennas, because we're talking about there's this thing, people compete when it comes to producing paint. So especially when you have companies that are making such good quality paints like this, and they're affordable. The price is good, and it's when you have a company that's producing a tube of paint that's selling for $80, and then you have this guy that comes out with a tube of paint, and he's basically selling the same quality of paint for $30. It's kind of your antennas go up. But this is what you get. This is what you get from Blue Ridge. I mean, because the middleman is cut out. You're buying directly from him. So that profit that probably a middleman will get, that's gonna be passed on to you in savings, and in the end, is a win-win all the way around, because you're gonna get a great paint, good quality paint, and like I said, give them a try. Get yourself some paint from them, and it's gonna be like I said. I have specific paints that I always continue to buy. You know, if it's gambling, if it's Utrex, if it's O'Holland, if it's Karma Pigment, another company that they've been producing paint themselves and I enjoy, or it's RGH, Georgie, different companies that I enjoy buying. And this has been a company that I've added it to the paints that I use now every day, and I enjoy it. And another thing, I don't know if I mentioned, it's a 40 mil tube, which is always a good thing, getting those extra 3 mils compared to 37 mils that other companies give you. This is their red light. Beautiful red light. Oh my god, beautiful. And look at that. This is their red light. Let me squeeze some of this red light, because as a matter of fact I need some. I'm going to squeeze some of this out, and you guys are going to be so impressed when you see this. Wouldn't be surprised. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. You're going to love the smell of, you know me. I get turned on when it comes to paint. But I'm going to put it somewhere. Let's squeeze it here so you can see it. Look at that. So, that's their red light, which that's a cadmium red light. Cadmium red light, this is usually what we all look for in cadmium. So, give them a try, guys, alright? And go check them out on the internet. Look them up again. Blue Ridge. Let me get a tube here that you can see the name pretty well. Another thing I'm going to tell you about this company also that I haven't had an issue with, which it kind of pisses me off when it comes to other companies. I haven't had no problems with their caps. I haven't had no problems with their caps. The tube is not a, I don't know if you notice when I put the paint out, it's not a, it's very big, the opening, compared to these other tubes that are, the opening is very tiny. And there's been a problem with caps in the market, which it kind of pisses me off, especially when you get issues like that from companies, well-known companies. Issue I've been talking about is the top kind of separates from the area that threads onto the tube of paint. I don't know if it's because, to me, it's the when you screw it back on, the stem that sticks out from the tube pushes up on the top that's connected to the part that screws on, and then it separates. And you end up having tubes of paint with caps that are broken. Rembrandt like their caps. I love their caps. Rembrandt makes a good cap. And then look at this. This is Rembrandt, and then this is Van Gogh. Van Gogh's supposed to be less expensive, and they have good caps. So why the hell companies like Winsor Newton got good caps, but there's companies that have these bullshit caps? Like one thing about this company here, Utrex, they have to work on their caps. They had a couple of caps from Utrex that have broke off. Let me see if they had a couple of caps from Utrex. Was it Utrex? Let me make sure I'm right, because I don't want to say it. I'll take that back, because I really I know there's been a company that I've been having a lot of cap issues. You see the way this one's separated? I've been having a lot of cap issues. I usually throw them out when I have cap issues. I'm looking to see which is, if I have any here with a bad cap. I don't know if maybe the plastic that they use is not a very good plastic. Let me check here. There was a Georgie is a company that I've been having issues with caps. Georgie has to get there. But I mean, the paint is so inexpensive. You can't even say RGH because RGH, I tube this paint myself. I bought these tubes myself. So, yeah, the situation is Georgie's been having that issue. But, yeah. That's the situation Georgie's been having. But it's expected. I mean, the amount of money I pay for that company, it's expected. And it doesn't mean that the paint is going to go bad. As long as you leave the cap on, it doesn't really make much of a difference. But, this video is, anyway, I'm getting on the topic here. But, like I said, try these paints out. The Blue Ridge. Where's Blue Ridge? Where you are, buddy? Where you are? Where are you, Blue Ridge? He likes to disappear sometimes. He likes to go and hang out with his buddies. You see what I mean? They went and hung out with gambling. But it gets along very well. It gets along with all these guys here. It gets along. Hey, hi guys. I'm Blue Ridge. And I don't charge as much as you guys. Especially you, old Holland. Where's you? Old Holland. Gotta body slam you. Pow. But anyway, give them a try, guys. You're going to be impressed when you try these paints. You're going to be very impressed. All right, guys. Bye-bye.